everyone. My next guest is also a newbie with me. I have with me Don Smith, and he's the owner of Acacia Transitions. Welcome to the show. You got to tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Well, thanks, Carol. Thank you for having me. Well, at Acacia Transitions, what we do is specialize in helping seniors when they're faced with a move to assisted living or independent living. That can be a pretty daunting task for a family, especially even the adult children who may not know where to turn to help their parent make that move with all the pieces that are involved with the moving, selling of a home, etc.
Now, how did you come up with this name?
Well, I've got a beautiful acacia tree in my yard. And when I look at that acacia tree, it does a number of things. It provides comfort, it provides shade, and it just makes me feel really good. And it's also transitioning because it's blooming. And I thought that would be a wonderful name for a company that's going to help seniors in transition.
That's pretty cool. I really like the way you put that together. Now, your website is Acacia, and it's spelled A-C-A-C-I-A, transitions with an S.com. You work valley-wide?
Yes, we do. We work both East Valley, West Valley, and Scottsdale. Now,
you have a concierge service that you're here to talk about. Let's talk about what it is and how it works for everybody.
A lot of our clients, their adult children actually live out of state. As we all know, we're a big retirement area here in Phoenix. And when the parents need help in that transition, the children many times fly in from out of state. They don't know where to turn for help with arranging the move, arranging packing, downsizing, an estate sale. What do we do with mom and dad's stuff? We need to sell their home. We need a realtor. Where do we turn? So our concierge services, which are at no cost, help match these families with the different business owners that can help them with that move, that estate plan, selling that home.
Well, from what I'm understanding from you, that you go that extra step. So it's not just, coming in and assessing them and finding out a good home for them, which you know many, I'm sure, but you then it's all about taking care of their home, right? Moving them. So it's the
Correct.
extras, that's that extra concierge service that you offer. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. Basically, we're kind of the one-stop shop. The family can contact Acacia Transitions. We're going to arrange, like I said, their moving, their packing, their downsizing, the estate sale. Through our real estate partners, we'll list the home. And we also provide a home sale credit upon the sale of the home.
Okay, so you want to talk about what that is?
Oh, I'd be happy to. One of the ways at Acacia that we can give back to our seniors is providing a home sale credit. So one of our preferred realtor partners lists their home. They will receive back in the form of a commission reduction up to $5,000 from that realtor, depending on the sale price of the home. And that's a way that we can give back to our seniors, and they can use those funds to either pay for their move, or they can use it to pay their community fee if they're going to an assisted living community fee. Most communities have an entrance fee, or they call it a community fee.
Sure. Now, your website is Acacia, A-C-A-C-I-A, transitions with an S.com. Their phone number is 480-332-8175. They're valley-wide, and this service, the concierge service, it's at no cost to the families. How does it work when you work with them? Do they call you? Do you come to them and kind of like go to the families? And you said most of the kids live out of state.
Many do.
So how does it
Many
start?
do. Well, whether the kids live in state or out of state, or the parents contact us directly, we're there to help. So we always provide a no-cost consultation where we'll meet with the family at their home or the community. Some have already moved. Some are in the process of looking at starting that task. We'll meet with the family, and we'll go through the different steps that they need to take, and we will also connect them with our partners that we have vetted to help them with that move and that estate sale and the other things that they may need at that time.
I bet you that when people are working with you, it was probably a huge relief, because one of the things that I know, when my father passed and my mom had already, they were both gone, it was like, okay, well, now what? And you have to figure it all out. It's a process, and it would have been for me to say this that way, is that I would have been able to call you and basically put that into your hands and not have to worry about all those things, because it was individual. You'd have to first okay, what are we going to do with it all, right? Who are we going to give everything to? And then, splitting it up and figuring out. And of course, for you, it's more maybe the person's not passed away. Maybe they need need to move into a home, a place where they need to be, you take care of that. It's nice to know that you can do all of that for them.
Well, it is, and really, when you consider the adult children, in most cases, they're the ones spearheading this move. And many times the parents could be reluctant to make that move, but the family knows it's the best thing for them because it's not safe for them to live at home any longer.
It has to be a difficult conversation.
It is a very difficult conversation, and when they do finally come to the realization, that is the parents, in agreement with the children that this is the best thing for them, then we are quite a relief for the adult children because they come in, they may fly in from Indiana or Texas, and they meet with us, and they turn it over to us, basically, and we take it from there, and we keep them in the loop and give them active reporting. And we follow the whole process from start to finish.
Now, when you are working on the assessment to figure out where's good place for them to place them, how does that work out? How do you do that?
Okay, we actually don't do the placement.
Oh, okay.
Typically what happens is when the families come to us, many families are referred to us by placement agents that actually find families placement, or they're referred to us directly from the marketer at the assisted living community that they've toured where they're planning to move.
When is a good time for them to call you?
Best time to call us is when mom or dad are contemplating a move to assisted or independent living, and they need help with that whole process from start to finish, and we can help guide them through that process and make it a smooth transition.
Now, this is a free service to you guys. It's a no-cost service to the families. The concierge is what makes you different, I think, don't you think?
Yes, our concierge services are at no cost. We will arrange them with the moving company, with the downsizer, with the estate sale company. They will actually pay that company directly for their services, but our services to arrange that and put those folks together is at no cost.
Now, you can call them. Their phone number is 480-332-8175. They're valley-wide, and I think that this is a good idea to put this number in your phone. It's one of those things that you never know just when it might just happen, and that's what I really love about my show the most. And I say this a lot, and that is because it's information for people out there, and a lot of times people will even call me or reach out to me through my website and say, hey, Carol, I heard this. And it's one of those things that I think is great about it, so that people out there that are listening, we have people from all over that are even out of state that listen, that can hear this and say, you know what, this is something I might need. So write the number down. Again, that phone number is 480-332-8175. And do you want to talk a little bit about the one that was the credit that they get, so that they hear that again?
Sure. Well, the home sale credit is provided by preferred realtors that we use. I myself am also a licensed realtor and a senior real estate specialist with West USA. And through that process, we are able to do a commission reduction, basically in escrow. So the seller, which is the senior, is going to receive a significant reduction in the commission that they would pay, and then that money is going to allow them to use it to pay for their move or to pay their community fee, or maybe both.
Right, and it's very handy to have that, and to have somebody do it for you so that you don't have to, because it's a very stressful time for everyone. Once they're in there, they love it, right? Right?
You're absolutely right, because there may be some hesitancy making the move, but we go back and we visit these families, these seniors, after they've made that move, and we keep in touch with them. And what we found is once they're settled in and they make new friends and they're familiar with their new environment, and hey, they don't have to cook anymore and they get great meals.
And they meet friends.
And they make a lot of friends and a lot of activities. And, it's a good thing.
It is a good thing. And the number to call, again, it's 480-332-8175. Their website is Acacia, ACACIA, transitions with an S.com. So what would you want them to know as your final words for today that you would want them, to know about you?
Well, if your loved one, your parent, is looking at making this type of move, there are people out there to help. We have many resources that can help you and advise you. Feel free to call. There's never a charge to call and talk to me or to talk to anyone in our Acacia group.
Well, I tell you something. I know anyone that's out there that's listening to this right now that might be in this situation. This could be just something as a relief to you, so that you can have somebody who knows what they're doing. You can count on them to take care of everything. And if you're living out of state and you you have your parents here. What another makes it so much easier. You could either do those over the phone, or they can fly in and meet you.
Either way.
Okay, so it can be done either way. You could call them direct. I say write the number down, because you never know when you might need something like this. That phone number is area code 480-332-8175. They're valley-wide, and this is their concierge service is at no cost to the families. So it makes sense to give them a call and get the information. Again, that number is 480-332-8175. That website is Acacia, ACACIA Transitions with an S.com.